Hello friends, assalamu alaikum. How are you? I am fine. Thank you. Best of luck my channel. Please subscribe my channel, comments and viewers. Friends, the very important part in Google display ads. The what are dynamic display ad? How to create a Google dynamic display ads? Google dynamic display ad and very important, but create a Google dynamic display ad and what are the dynamic display ad? How to create your uh, change is contained in PPC marketing, pay-per-click marketing, your competitor, change Google Ads, change user, change standard are the potential moment it was Google Ad. User spend more times manage their campaign, they are creating them. One of the chief problems is the you have and create ad image message there's several wide audience. When every customer is moved by different need and behaviors, trust is handles mention relevance message with every members into targeted audience. Targeted audience. This is especially run your business and e-commerce website that often handles the founders of products. What is there are was way to apport your ad to each unique user. Dynamic display ad may be their solution. So not your select and forget optimize your Google ad with a few clicks that start. Part 1. The base of dynamic ads. The direct where dynamic display ad fit the needed two of your marketing and advertising. You first needed to understand the basic. What is do? Who do is benefits? The select will run throws a simple over of Google dynamic display ad to help your answer and question the more. What are dynamic display ad? Dynamic display ad are unique ad format in the Google display networks. Unlike traditional ads that are stayed in remain the same for all user, Google dynamic display ad automatically apport of the individual customers. By using single from each user data, dynamic display ad can determine the most relevant products and offer for each person. This single include what product with use as already browse and what type of website I have visitable in the best part. Once Google Dynamic what is type a product that use the most integrates in that the same your product that fit for option that match the internet. For example, a person course website trading and speak. It will target the person with ads for the scale that an e-commerce store sells. Dynamic display ad are object to same standards policy and message. Free Google Ads. Who benefit the most for dynamic ads? Create a message that the dynamic change the meet user internet and the very complicated for advanced that said and the Google ads are the benefits and dynamic display ads and others. The business will lose up and the products who maximum potential values of your Google Dynamics ads. You need have extend product speed that reach and best practices and delays. We have wide selection of your products. The trans method cannot use the right items on your categories. Business that updated and the product a lot. If you have this details products feed and you updating the frequency, dynamic display ad can be a very advertising format. It is the fast and effective way to update from the message with the last option. The business with the direct competitors. You can active competitors with the competitors as by updating your feed when the test obtain and the possible your products, apps and trust. This is the create if you and very complicated industries. B2C over B2B. The business to business dynamic display ad and perfectly used by B2C business to customer competitors and e-commerce store that want to sell products in complete space. Their site ads can be used business to business competitors and B2B competitors, especially if you they often wide visibility of service pack. Difference between dynamics display ad and responsive display ad. The main difference between a dynamic display ad and responsive display ads and dynamic display ad another type of effort and format obtained of the Google Display Network are there are some common the force between shape and factors and make this mixed and use them the internet and effort organization to discuss different and factors. The dynamic display ads apport the content of the message to internet and the behaviors of positive customer. You use the same ad template but the dynamical field where the afferent index the growth. Responsible ad apport the size the ad and space and template that connect the message and save adjust apport and the space allows the content and message that will info template when the same is much and escapely. The display at the funding that the feast and any size part of non-responsive display ads and the select template paint and specific and dynamic display ad. At the branding there's the same size the with the difference topics within dropping are the feed data, the food and tailors option that the followings are used display asking the dynamic marketing and the cost of using dynamic display ads. The Google dynamic display ad effective and flexibility. Dynamic display ad. Now they have behavior Google dynamic ads and the next question will it mind who it create. In order all that the benefits are the obtained by dynamics and answer the because always everything the potential use the effect of campaign. Advance of Google dynamic display ad cam effective. They will a quick update for products feed and publish to dynamic display ad make for the fast effective flexible amide. If you have the dynamic products categories then the need and to message the overcoming the competitors. The effective flexible also come in competitors for the need that refresh and change the computer dynamic display at the perfect opportunity of their judge that. Disadvantage of Google Dynamic Ads: data feed management. If you have extended data feed creating that is can time and response and not needed the control in mind. Manage the sheet and others or mind the publish warning information. The training budget. Training the opportunity offered by dynamic display at take in time and perfect if you're the running short unique campaign that is the message when have the builds understanding for use internet which is the result less than opportunity in targeted. The budget utilization and Google dynamic display ads and full completely and the size and Google ad budget. Create dynamic display ad. The create dynamic display ad. How can simple setup process work the normal create and campaign in the Google Display Network and Google Display Network difference and click and use them when obtained. We will the raise and put Google ads. The friends again some repeat what is the dynamic Google display ad and create a Google display dynamic ad. The PPC marketing completed Google ads the change user the minimum the campaign and critics them the one of the platform message creating them dynamic ads and maybe the solution the two basic of dynamic display ads. What is the dynamic display ads? Dynamic display ads are unique format on Google Display Network. uh, the benefits the most of Google dynamic ads the business with loss on products and business that updated products and lot business with is digital complete b2 business to customer and business to business dynamic display ad. Defense of b2 and dynamic display ad and response display ad. Dynamic display ad response display ad and use on dynamic display ad Google dynamic display ad and effective flexible overcoming complete parallelization, localization, and intensity are Google Dynamic Display Ad and data mate and trading budget, create display dynamic ads, and etc. Thank you. Best of luck, my friend.